We're back in another game of chess because we just can't seem to win. Because I've lost 15 straight in a row. Not true, but I've lost like 7 straight in a row. So it starts out e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, then d4 and f6. Come on, dude, that's a stupid move. Oh my god, he is stupid as well. But I've already lost a knight. So I might as well capture something with it because I move it there, his queen grabs it. I move it there, his queen grabs it. Move it there, his queen grabs it. I move it there, that grabs it. I move it there, he grabs it. I move it there, he grabs it. I move it there, he grabs it. So I might as well capture something. Put him in a horrible position. I'm just doing horrible today. So take a rook to there. Oh my gosh, the amount of barks that are going on downstairs. So now we're gonna move that there. So we're gonna block him. So let's see. So if we do c8 bishop takes a3 pawn or h3 pawn. So what I think he's trying to do right now is use his knight to capture this pawn. Then, since I attack with this pawn here, then he's going to attack with the queen, and it's going to put me in check. So I'm going to go there, so that if he does try to do that, I can get his queen. Which means he's probably going to pop up with pawn c3. Oh, so we decided to capture like that, so now I'm going to capture there. Which puts me up at +2, so if he captures with... So now I'm just going to move him there. But instead of taking the pawn where he grabs my pawn. I'm just gonna push it there. So what is he threatening? By that move, he can only take my pawn that's sitting on g5. Which, then I just come back and take his piece with my pawn that's, or my rook that's sitting on g8. That actually probably would have been a smarter move. Because even if I do take, or if he takes, then I can take... Hold on. Okay. There's a lot of screaming going on outside. What did he just do? Oh, he put the pawn there. Which, I don't really understand that, but... So if we take the pawn sitting here and move him here, then he can't really move any of his pawns, but neither can I. So he decides to move his queen there. So I'm just going to move my rook to c8. So if we look at this position, he can't take any pieces with his queen. Or his queen dies. Because if you look at his queen can take the... So what I think he was trying to do there... So we're going to let him capture that pawn, actually. Because his queen can't capture any pieces. Oh, I should have took the rook all the way to g1. So then I capture there. So that's a +4. Now, if he captures with queen, I capture his queen with rook. But now, he has to move his queen, and no matter where he moves his queen, except for right there, so I'm going to put him in check real quick, because I have an idea to dwindle his pieces down real quick. So if he moves that, I take there. So if he takes there, I take there. Which puts me at +7. And then I can take his pawn without any repercussions. Right there is pawn. So it puts me at +8. But now if he makes the right moves, I can't get that bishop out of there. So he decides to move there. Which I'm going to push that pawn up. Take that with your queen. I dare you. I dare you. So now my queen's out. He just gave up a queen. We're at plus 17 now. Okay, so he can't take the bishop. He has to move. He has one move. 2 moves, sorry. He has 2 moves. Or he captures it with the bishop. He captures my queen with the bishop. Which I did not see, which is why I should have just moved the queen to B. What is it? B1. Because then that puts pressure on his rook. Or bishop, sorry. He said good game, and I said take my queen. So now I'm still up plus 8. So now if I can protect this pawn all the way down, this line. Sorry, I was just messing around there. I see what he's trying to do here. So he was trying to open up that lane so that his bishop can come right down and snap my pawn. So he's going to decide to move there. I'm going to move there. Then I'm going to take that, which puts me at plus 9. So then I'm just going to kind of walk this pawn up the side of the board. Checkmate. Good game by him, though, honestly. Killer pawn. Scotch. 0 wins. He had 2 blunders. I had 0. That's the first time I've had 0 blunders. 5 mistakes, 3 inaccuracies. I had a lot of best moves, though. So if we look at it, so starts out, he moves there, then I bring out. So then that pawn comes out. He brings that pawn out. I should have took it, but I decided not to. So right here is where I kind of messed myself up. So I should have retreated my piece back into the hole, but I decided to put it right there so that my pawn could have took him if he decided to do that. But then I realized his queen could have came right there and just instantly took it, but he decided not to, and he should have done that. Where I do that, then he does that, but he decided not to, and he decided to bring pawn up so that the next move, pawn could take that. But I do that, then he should have took it with that. But instead of doing that, I took him with that. He decided to capture with pawn. So my next move should have been pawn to there, but it was queen there, which then his bishop should have captured, but it didn't. So now my bishop should have captured that, but I decided to move 2 pawns up. So he should have moved that bishop back. He only moved it 1. I should have gone 2 up with my pawn, which I did. Should have gone over with my bishop. Why should I have gone over with my bishop? Maybe just like build it. So right now, and we just kind of make it through the game. Yeah, so right here at this position, I decided to move that up. Now, I knew I should have moved that there to make him forced to move that king. But then, after I make my next move, I'm like, oh, I should have just put it there. So then he decides to take there, which I take there. Then his queen should have just... You wanted his queen to take that, which I take that. But then that takes that. But he did none of that, so he made that move. Then I took that. Then he decided to just move his queen. Then I made the right move. Then he made the right move. I took that. He took that. I took that. Then he decided to move that there. So yeah, and then he kind of just gave his queen up. Which, I think that was a pre-move. That he already had planned to move that there. And I made the right move by moving the queen there. And then I think it was a pre-move because then he just instantly shot it there. So I took his queen, did that. Now I should not have made that move right there because he just takes it with the pawn or with the bishop, which he does. I move the rook up. I get the rook over. Get the rook over one more because after this move right here, from his pawn from f3 to f4. I realized that there he has a straight line with his bishop right to there. So I decided to protect him. And he kind of just makes a few stupid moves. And he finds out that he can't chase my pawn down right there. And I make a queen. And I force him into checkmate. Because that's not checkmate. It is checkmate. That is cheat. No, yeah, it is. Because if he takes his queen and moves it to the g1 square, my queen, or if he takes his king, moves it there, I capture it with the queen. If he moves his king to the h1 square, I capture with the rook. If he moves it to h3 or h2 square, it can be captured by the queen or the rook. If he moves it to the f3 square, it can be captured by the rook. If he moves it to the g3 square, it can be captured by the pawn. If he moves it to either the g or f1 square, it can be captured by the queen. And finally, if he moves it to the f2 square, it can be captured by the bishop that is sitting on d4. Okay, well, hopefully you all enjoyed that game, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.